The Virat Kohli Rohit Sharma controversy is on, and with me is former India player Kirti Azad. Uh, Sir, the way the entire issue has folded or unfolded, you think that it should have happened? Is it good for Indian cricket?
It would have been handled really well in a nicer manner. And I feel that what I feel is that I don't think so. Virat had any objection to him being removed as a one day captain. And anywhere that we see in the world, we see that you have a different white ball captain, a red ball captain. Virat's case, he had already said that he didn't want to do T20. And if the selectors decided that they don't want to have Virat as a captain, fair enough. It's their call. But it would have been done, it could have been done more decently, informing him well in advance rather than selecting the test team or before selecting the test team, you say, oh, by the way, Virat, you're not the captain for one day. Now, he's brought aggression into the game. So did Saurav Ganguly. I mean, I really appreciate. And Saurav Ganguly had met the same fate that happened to Virat. Although Saurav was very upset. Here, Virat came to give his side of the story because he was being trolled on social media. And I feel that he should have been told well in advance, nicely. Uh, it's decent for somebody who has given such human service to the nation.
Yeah. Ganguly said that he spoke to Virat, and Virat clarified that there was nothing was conveyed to him. So somebody must be lying. I mean, who that could be?
Even if I say fair enough, Saurav did call, why should I say that he's lying? He could have politely told him then. Saurav, I had asked you not to step down from T20 captainship, and because you've stepped down, the selectors feel that we will have a different white ball captain and a red ball captain. He could have discussed it because he was same way removed as captain. He used to have problems with Greg Chappell. We used to always support him on those issues. I remember in around, I think, early 2000 when he was removed as captain after the 2003 World Cup. So this is what I thought should have been done. I mean, why should I say that Saurav is lying? No, he's not lying. Why should he lie? He's such a great player. He wouldn't be lying. But then he could have added a couple of lines into it.
And Virat must not be lying, because also Virat has made his position clear. Now, had it been an era of, say, Dalmia or Srinivasan, who had the complete, the captains had complete, trust and support. Had this had happened with Virat, had he been in the era of Dalmia or Srinivasan?
I remember one instance when Venkat Raghavan, the former India great, one of the quartet of India spinners, he was on a flight on Air India coming from England to India, and the captain announced that he wasn't the captain, he was in a plane. So this has been there for a long time. When Bishan Singh Bedi, Bishan Paji, lost the series in Pakistan, he was removed unceremoniously. And it was done in such a manner which was not befitting for such a legend, even for that matter for Sunil Gavaskar.
But why does BCCI does? I mean, BCCI is notorious for doing. For this unceremonious exit, as you said. I mean, such stalwarts of Indian cricket, the greats of Indian cricket. I mean, is there transparency and accountability in BCCI?
I feel BCCI feel that they are God gift to Indian cricket and cricketers. And once they see that somebody who's become larger than life, who's become an icon, and when he starts failing, they find some kind of a fault in him and try and demean him. That has been the norm in BCCI from the very beginning. And I would say, why only Virat Kohli or Rohit Sharma? Even somebody who's played only one match or two matches, he deserves some respect. After all, he played, he's toiled so hard, sweat and toil in the field. He has worked so hard. He came to that position. Maybe he could not play more than a test or two tests, or maybe a few tests or few one-day internationals. But then he tried. So everybody is not able to score every time he gets an opportunity. Nobody can guarantee 100. And saying that, I think there should be a lot of respect for players, especially when it comes from the board.
Now, now Virat, obviously his morale must be down at this point of time, and also that there could be a situation where he might say that I'm relinquishing Test captainship as well. I mean, that a situation might just happen. I mean, if that happens, then is it right for Indian cricket?
I think one can't be vengeful about the entire thing for simple reason that he's given a job, he'll do his job. Why should he say that he doesn't want to? He felt that he was not good enough. He hadn't won the trophies. He hadn't even won the IPL. So he thought that it was taking a big toll on his cricket. So he said he didn't want to captain. So
Captain 2020.
2020. That's right. Exactly. That's what I'm. When I said IPL, I meant 2020. So he decided not to captain there, and that was it. I mean, why should it be taken otherwise? And
But
then
you-
this rumor of Rohit Sharma having problem. He said, I have no problems. 2.5 years, people have been talking. I've been clarifying this time and again, and yet people keep trolling me on this.
Okay. But do you think that seeing the current and you know the he should have actually quit his job from ODI captainship as well. I mean, when he decided to quit 2020, ideally he should have been himself quit the ODI captainship as well.
Well, he's too big a player for me to comment. Let him take a call. It's his call. So he should take a call as to what he wants to do. We must enjoy and not get into controversies and try and malign one or the other, or try and find faults, because this happens. It's a game of cricket. It's a game of by chance. It's a game of glorious uncertainties. You can score 400s in a row. You can take 5 wickets in a row, but you can't guarantee whether the 5th innings that you're going to play you'll score 100. Nobody can guarantee that. I still remember the great Sunil Gavaskar would say that every time I go into bat, I have butterflies in my stomach.
Yeah.
And such a great man who played against the world's best fast bowlers. And hence, I feel that let's leave it to the players. It's much better. We find trolls on social media. We don't need the media to really become a social media troll.
Yeah, but there are already talks about the rift between the two. I mean, a lot of people are saying, including Azharuddin, who is part of BCCI, is the Hyderabad Cricket Association president, and he has also tweeted that it all doesn't seem to be well with Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. How do you take this entire issue?
Azhar is a president of Hyderabad Cricket Association. He's been a great player. He's been captain for India. He's done great service for the nation. And he is a part of the BCCI. If he comes out in the open, tweets on social media, and says there is a rift between the two, is he wanting to let us know that the board is well aware of it? And he's saying with the authority of the president and the members of the board of what he has tweeted? And if at all it is true of what Azharuddin is saying, then shouldn't he keep quiet and try and resolve the problem that they have? If at all that is, because this is all hypothetical. Virat openly said, I have no problems for the last 2.5 years. And people have been talking about Rohit and me having a rift, and yet I have come all the time in the press and said there's nothing wrong between the two of us.
Now, one final question. What will be your message to Virat Kohli, especially at this time when, he is coming in attack from almost everyone? What should be your message to Virat Kohli?
I have seen him defending and hitting world's deadliest bowling attacks in the world when he's been surrounded, and yet he's coming out and hitting everyone, taking the war into the enemy's camp, leading by example. The aggression that he has, I don't think so anything will bother him. He'll carry on playing his cricket because he's a thorough professional. He loves his country and he loves his game.
Whether captain or non-captain,
It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter that
in him.
it doesn't matter whether you're a captain or not. Whether he stays a captain or not, you cannot take away that he's the greatest batsman in the world.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So that was Kirti Azad, straight from the heart, and he said that Virat Kohli will come back with a bang because whether it's captain or not captain, he will give his best to the Indian cricket. Over the years, he has done it so. So we can only hope that the best thing happens for Indian cricket, and the controversy must end here. With video journalist Rahul Singh in Delhi, this is Shumon Ray for TV9.